You see,
Okay.
about the Quran, Quran is not is the book of the same God who sent Jesus or sent Moses and other prophets. So
Okay.
so it's not it's something different. Because of this, in the Quran there is a verse in the Quran in chapter 2, I think verse 286, something like this, that said a Muslim or a believer should believe not just in the Quran, even should believe in gospel and in Torah, the book of Jesus and the book of Moses. Okay. So what Mr. Ruston said about the Adam, about Noah, about Moses, even we believe it, because we believe in Bible. We believe, okay, there is no the word of Bible. If Bible is not in the history, we can say gospel and Torah. So or Jesus and Moses, the book of Jesus and the book of Moses. So a story of Adam and what happened to his sons, there is in the Quran. A story of Noah and about his son and his wife, that they didn't obey him, there is in the Quran, but without naming the son. Or a story of the Moses, it is completely in the Quran and somehow the same in the Bible. But there is something in the Torah or Bible that we cannot accept it, and we believe that there is distortion in these books. Not all of it is wrong, but most of it is correct. For example, about what Noah did to his daughter, I believe that no pastor or no priest dare to speak about it in the church. What did Noah to his daughter as a prophet? Okay, even an imam or a pastor, if he does something like this to his daughter, no one can even look at him or listen to him. What about the prophet? So this thing, we believe that it is a distortion. It is what they make it. It is fake. A prophet that God sent it to people, okay, to show the way to the people. He cannot do something like this to his daughter. Or a lot of other stories. So in the Quran, because the Quran is the same, from the same God, we believe in one God. So a lot of things, that genealogy in the Torah and Gospel, even we believe it. Maybe because this, the Quran doesn't explain about the details. What is the name of the son of Noah? What is the name of, for example, the wife of Adam? Because it is in the Gospel, or it is in the Torah Bible. Okay.
So
because
to say that the Quran does not need, or it wasn't needed to be recorded in the Quran because you can learn that from the Gospel and from the Torah already.
First, because it was not important. You see, to learn about the story of Noah and his son, what is important is what happened to his son, not what is the name of his son. Any name. But it is the first reason. The second reason, we can say, because it is in the Gospel, for example. Okay, maybe it is the second reason, but the main reason, because it was not important.
Yeah,
it is the first point. So we believe, we as Muslim, we can say we believe in most of the stories in the Gospel or in the Bible, but some of it is against the Quran. We don't believe. As I said, as an example about the Noah and his daughters, what happened, that I told you, some people, because of these stories, they converted and became atheists. They say we cannot follow a person like this one as a prophet. Anyway, the second point is that what is the difference? As I told you, what is the difference of the Quran and narrations or Bible? That the Quran is not written with people, even as an instrument, even as the thing that God used them. No, it is the word of God. Because in the Quran, each word has meaning. So we can say, for example, you can ask why the Quran says Moses and Jesus, doesn't say Jesus and Moses. Why the Quran says and, doesn't say or why he said or, doesn't say and, for example. Okay, because this is the word of God, exact words of God. So for each word you can ask, because there is a purpose. When the Quran says, if you do this or that, it has meaning. Or if you say, if you do this and that. But the narration is not like this. The Bible is not like this. In the Bible, what is important is all the history, that Jesus said this and did this. But Jesus said how, we cannot say, because there is different in what is in the Matthew or in the Luke, or, and it is not the words of God. It is the words of people about Jesus. Even the God used them. I don't want to say it is wrong. I say it is a big difference. Just know it about the Quran and narration. Even Islam. So in the Quran, when you read it, you can ask me, Imam, why the Quran used this word, not the other word? Let me give you an example. The first verse of the chapter 2 is that in Arabic is, let me read the translation. It says, this is the book of God. There is no doubt about it. When you look at the Arabic, it says, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ. In Arabic, there is two words that we translate as a doubt. One is, the other one is shak. So you can ask, Imam, why the Quran? So when you read the translation, you don't understand this. But when you read Arabic, you can ask why the Quran use raib, not shak. Then I answered that raib is doubt after you know something. For example, you say, I doubt about Imam Sabouri because 2 years I was with him, now I doubt about him. But shak is that you don't know something. I don't know Imam Sabouri because I didn't have any relation with him. I doubt about him. So the Quran says, if you read it, there is no doubt about it. So each word by word has meaning, very deep. Big difference between the Quran and other scriptures. Believe me. But unfortunately, most of the people, they don't know. They say it is Bible, it is Quran. No, big difference. When we say it is the words of God, it has meaning. Why the Quran use this name and for the other person doesn't use the name? We think about it. So it is an important point about the Quran. And my last, because I know that you don't have time, I had a lot of comments, but I don't mention them. Just one thing. You see, Moses, Prophet Muhammad, they are prophets. But Jesus is the prophet of his time. Moses is the prophet of his time. Muhammad is the prophet of his time. But what about me in my time? How you can prove to me that it was Muhammad, it was Jesus, it was Moses? Just because parents say it was Jesus, I should say, okay, I'm a Christian or I'm a Muslim. No, one should prove to me. History is not provable. We cannot prove the history. There is no evidence. You cannot prove that it was Jesus, it was Moses, it was Muhammad. The only thing that can prove is miracle, that no one can do it. Say this is, for example, Jesus made a dead person alive, and no human cannot do it. We call it miracle. This is the meaning of miracle for us. So this person is from God. This power is from God, not from human. He is the messenger of God. But I didn't see Jesus. Where is Jesus? I didn't see Moses. I didn't see Muhammad. So the only way is that the book itself proves that I am from God. When a person comes to you and say, please, I want to choose my religion. Okay, you say you should be Christian. Why? This is the gospel. Read it, and you will see that this is the book of God. If it is possible, then we say yes. If not, we say Christianity is not the religion of our time, because cannot for me. If a person come to me and say, I want to choose the religion, I said, this is Quran. This is the miracle of Muhammad. So read it. If you see it is the words of God, and 1,400 years ago, a person cannot speak in this way about genealogy, about the sky, about a lot of things, 1,400 years ago. And this is the text. the main text, the Arabic text that revealed to him. Now we have it. So this is the miracle. Read it. If you understand that this is the book of God, so this is the religion of God. If not, tell him you should follow Muhammad. Where is Muhammad? We prove Muhammad through Quran, not through history. We prove Jesus through Quran, not through history. History cannot prove anything. We prove Moses through Quran. First, we prove Quran is the book of God. And what God say is correct. I trust in God. When I understand that this is the book of God, so then I can understand about genealogy. I can accept Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, all of them. So it is important point. No Muslim believe in Muhammad because of the history. No, they believe in Muhammad because they believe in the Quran as the book of God. And in the Quran says this is the book through Muhammad, and Muhammad is the messenger of God, the last prophet of God, and Jesus and Moses and others, they are the prophets of God.
Thank you so much, Imam.
Quran and narrations.
Thank you so much, Imam. And I believe that that point was brought forward very clearly, and